Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today, it's been a while since we tasted the Anaglyph deck. It's been about a month because not a lot of people suggest it. If you want to have a taste, you can get the seed from the video description, and when you're ready, let's go Gold Stake Anaglyph deck. First boss is clubs. First round, probably we throw away the low diamonds, low hearts also. So it could be a flush, but it's not going to be a one-shot. Let's try to get a different flush. 3 fours. Could be a full house. Maybe we try to get the ace. It's not a one-shot full house, is it? Probably not. Maybe not. Anyway, we can get spades instead. We threw away the low diamonds, so probably we should keep throwing away diamonds. Low 4 spades is not great, but we only have one discard left over, so we might as well go for the spade flush instead of going for the straight. Or yeah, spade flush instead of clubs flush. Could be king high, spades flush. Could be, how about we don't play the 7? We can play the king high flush and then we can follow up with a pair of 7s. Pair of 7s here. We don't need the 3 7s. Okay. Alright, parking as a rental, probably too expensive. If it wasn't a rental, I think eternal parking is fine. I think Saturn also fine, but let's open the buffoon pack. We could try to do better. Instead of walkie-talkie as a rental, probably too expensive. Let's take castle. That sounds like fun, or sounds functional. Castle and parking, a little bit awkward. With the castle, what you want to try to do is you want to try to draw a flush and discard a whole flush of, in this case, spades. And maybe that's hard to do with the parking if you're holding on to those face cards. Let's go next. So here could be discard the spades and then try to get the clubs flush. Discard more spades. I could play a clubs flush. I could play a king high straight. I think it's about the same. Play the flush instead, and then could be a pair of 8s. If we play the pair of 8s, we are light on 9s, so maybe we throw away the 9 here. We don't need a flush. Actually, that's it. Plus 15 chips on the castle, that's fine. Go next. So, credit card's interesting. I think I just take Supernova here. Supernova plus castle. We've already played 2 pairs. I think I usually do, or I like to do high card with the castle since the castle gives me so many chips. The difference between the high card and the pair is not that much. Let's go next. Also, high card is easier to do with the castle. Castle is easier to do with high card. So here I could play the pair of 4s and then lean into those pairs. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to play high card ace. I'm going to throw away the flush and try to draw a different flush. So throw away the 5 of diamonds, I guess. Alright, I have only 2 spades in hand, which is pretty awkward, but what I can do is I can play high card king and discard 2 spades. We have diamonds as a flush, we have spades in hand, so I can play high card 8 first, discard the spades, discard the spades, play the flush, and then with 30 chips on the castle, this wins. Okay. And then we got $8. So probably if we have Supernova, we don't need the popcorn. The orbital tag is on high card. I might take that. The rest of this, I think we just save our money and go next. So high card maybe. Castle on spades. We could do 9 as a high card first. Okay, that's 200. We could probably win with just high card. I can probably discard 2 of the aces so that we can play high card ace instead of a pair of aces. Could be high card ace, throwing away a 9, maybe. Saving a discard for spades. So that's 350 on that one. We can play high card jack. This doesn't win, and then discard the spades. That's it. Chip it. Alright, 500 for the high card. That looks good for the boss situation here. Though we're about to gain a bunch of levels, I think. Could be Burnt Joker as a way of leveling up the high card, I think is reasonable, although slightly expensive. $8 is... Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe if I have Supernova, if I have Castle, if I have Orbital Tag, let's not spend the $8 here. Let's go next. Okay. So Castle on Hearts. I could do... These 4 hearts are fine for me to discard. I probably don't... Well, okay, so let's discard 4 hearts. That's fine. Okay, Castle on Hearts. We could do high card ace. We could do the pair of queens. Let's try high card ace first. The next high card wins. I am forced to discard the hearts here. And then play high card. Instead of playing a pair, we could grow the Supernova a little bit there. On pairs. But it doesn't matter. Castle on clubs. So in the next round, 3,200 could be an Arcana pack here. Maybe. Or maybe we save our money. Maybe no parking here, no Onyx Agate. Parking, again, awkward with the castle. We don't need the rental agate. Let's go next. Castle on clubs. So Castle on clubs, you can play high card jack first. Next high card wins. I could play a pair of kings. That doesn't win. That's 500. Okay, so we can't play another pair. It's just discard clubs. No more clubs. That's it. High card queen. Boss has no repeats. So 2,800 for the high card. Okay. I like the bean with the castle. I could take Arcana here and look for... Try to get Hermie. I think I'm going to go bean... No Arcana. I think maybe no Bloodstone. Probably no Bloodstone. Let's just go next. I like the bean here with the castle though. Alright, so castle on hearts. So I can play high card jack. Next, high card wins. I can play a pair of threes. Let's try to play pairs. So that doesn't win. I can discard a bunch of hearts. I'm a little bit light on hearts. I could try a pair of queens, which also doesn't win. But it's close. And then there's the hearts. Okay. Play high card. That's it. So my high card is 3,700 now. Okay, so we should be fine for the boss. Probably we want to play at least one flush. Probably we want to play at least one pair. Maybe 2 pair. Maybe hold on to the fool. I think I don't take the boss reroll here. Let's go next. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to take the world there and make spades. Whoops. Oh well. Castle's on spades. So I can start with the pair of nines. I almost have a hearts flush. Go pair of nines. Throwing away diamond. Okay. I can discard 5 spades. I can play, could be clubs flush, then 2 pair. Maybe I'm supposed to play a straight there instead. Okay. Castles on spades. I can play a flush and then discard the spades. Or sorry, a straight. Okay. And then we already know the high card wins. So there you go. Cool. Alright, let's check the skip tags. We got, could be a buffoon pack. Probably not. Boss says face cards face down. Could be to-do list. Let's go Arcana now. Could be a hungman. So maybe could be a hungman. Sure. Castles on hearts. What do I want to remove? Maybe diamonds and clubs we can remove. Sure. Do I use the fool to hang him again? Do I save the fool for maybe we're trying to get Hermie? I think I'm okay using the fool. Probably. Yeah, that's fine. To-do list on 2 pair, that seems fine. Extra hand here we maybe take because of the to-do list. Otherwise we don't take, or maybe we don't take yet. Maybe we don't take yet. Go next. To-do list on 2 pair, castle on hearts. So castle on hearts, I could play the 2 pair with hearts, maybe, just to get it out there. 2 pair, throwing away a 4 of spades. Sure. Queen of diamonds, 5 of clubs, that's fine. We can just go. Alright, play the 2 pair. Okay. It could do aces and 7s here. Throwing away the 9. We can hang them. So maybe 9 and 5 here we can hang them. 9 and 5 we can hang them. Play the 2 pair. Throwing away the queen, I guess. Or doesn't matter, I guess. There's 2 pair. And then here's a bunch of hearts we can discard. I need to play high card king and then discard more hearts. Okay. Here's more hearts. I don't know if the 2 pair wins. I think the 2 pair doesn't win, so let's play high card. That's it. 2 more rounds on the bean to do this on full house. How are we doing full house? We'll see. Ramen. With castle on 162, we could just stop on the castle and then just do ramen now. Plus supernova is fine. But I think we could do better. Let's go hallucination into big arcana. We get strength, we get fool, could be a hungman, could be Hermie twice. I think we are supposed to Hermie twice. Strength here, or with the to-do list, I guess we wait on the strength card. Let's go Hermie once. Shame on you, Hermie again. Grabber makes sense now. Should be able to do the to-do list. There's plutonium. Okay, so to-do list, we got the perishables. Do we want to reroll here? Maybe we could get more hero cards. Don't need blue joker. Don't need ramen. Maybe the free reroll we don't take is an eternal since we have so much value generation already. Let's go next. Castle on diamonds. Not a lot of diamonds in the deck. So why don't we... I can turn my queens into kings. And then I can play kings and 7s as a full house. Probably we need high card 3 times to win. I can play 9s with 4s. And then save discards for diamonds. Okay, so I'm out of queens. I could draw 8s. I should throw away the king here. The high card ace is 6,000. So high card one more time wins. If we want to try to draw the 8 here. Or we could try to draw the 6. Okay. So we could do full house, 8s and 6s. And then we can discard the diamonds. So this doesn't win. Discard the diamonds. Alright, high card one more time. Alright, high card is up to 7,000 against the boss. To-do list on flushes. Castle on diamonds is a little bit stinky, to be honest. Okay, so runner, madness we can't do. Standard pack for hallucination value. Could be a gold seal 9. I think wheel we don't do yet because we have these perishables. No square if we already have castle 177. No loyalty card. We don't need justice, but maybe we use it. I guess it depends. We could go try to get more tarot cards in the shop. Maybe go one more. Could be Midas Mask as Eternal is tempting. For sure we take Plutonium. Am I trying to take Midas Mask here instead of maybe I don't need this bean anymore? If I take Midas Mask, I won't be able to do glass cards, and maybe it's okay if we don't do glass cards. Maybe Midas Mask is good with the castle. Maybe we already have hallucination. We already have enough value generators. Let's just go next. The do list on flushes. So can I get a spade flush? And then chip it. I want to play high card maybe, probably twice it looks like. So if I'm sorting by suit, I have a clubs flush that I can play. Yes. I have a hearts flush that I can play. Can I win with high card twice? I think the answer is yes. So let's play the hearts flush. Okay. And then, okay, so this, I don't know what rank. I guess we have some diamonds in theory we can discard. Okay, so sorting by rank, I want to play, what is this? Is this hearts? So if it is hearts, I probably want to do glass face card. Glass queen is okay. So now we know it's a queen. I can play all of these hearts, and then that'll be high card spades, and then discard diamonds. Alright, discard all these diamonds. No wheel. Chip it. 2 more rounds. To-do list, we got 4 of a kind. That's probably not going to happen. Alright, shoot the moon. We only have 2 queens in the deck. This boss, face cards are debuffed. So, go standard pack. Could be a blue seal jack. We've got castle on clubs. Am I trying to do spades and hearts? Maybe. Spin the wheel. Bummer. Castle on clubs. There's get a little bit more plutonium. I like the idea tarot merchant when we have hallucination and the castle, and we could do maybe 4 of a kind. Let's go one more. Could be sun instead of the world, could be sun in addition to the world, could be parking, probably pays for itself. Okay, so clubs we want to discard. I can discard all of these clubs. The do list on 4 of a kind is not going to happen. Discard the clubs. Alright, I would like to turn my blue seal into clubs so I can copy it. I would like to turn, or sorry, into hearts. I can play high card jack. Let's throw away the diamonds here, probably fine. So I can play high card 2 more times. I can turn all of these diamonds into hearts, I think is for sure what we want to do. We can play high card this way, saving the clubs. Okay. And then discard clubs. And then turn 3 diamonds into spades. I can play the pair of 6s to try to farm parking value and try to find the blue seal. Because the pair doesn't win. And now we can play high card. Ship it. Maybe I'm supposed to play the pair of kings there. Anyway, so that's looking like 11,000 for the high card. So in the next round we can play 3 of those. To-do list is on high card now. Okay. Castle on spades. Could be strength. Let's go Celestial Pack first for the hallucination value. Could be Mars and then Temperance. Okay. Could be Arcana next. So probably Hermie here. I could strengthen the Queen. I could strengthen the Jack. I think I want to strengthen the Jack. So Hermie here's fine. Do a little re-rolling. Could be the Devil, make a gold card. On the blue seal. Go next. So Castle on spades. I could do... This is a straight, so let's go high card jack. I could play the pair of 7s first. Go high card. Okay, there are some spades I could discard. There are some 10s I could turn into jacks. I think I turn my 10s into jacks since we have the blue seal jack. And then we just copy the blue seal jack. Or am I trying to make the jacks into kings? Probably takes too long. So I think I just go 10s into jacks. I think we discard the spades here. Okay. So could be high card king, holding the 2 of spades. Could be the next one's getting pretty close to winning. Does it? It's really close. Maybe what we do is we play the pair of jacks here, which for sure doesn't win. Not a lot of parking value. I could discard all of these spades for sure. Could be pair the kings and then dig for the seal. Gold seal or blue seal, both would be fine. Use the devil on a jack or save it for the blue seal jack. I think devil on the jack is fine. And then ship it. Alright, to-do list is done, and that's okay. To-do list did a lot of heavy lifting. We ended up with a nice amount of money. Go next. Castle on diamonds. You son of a biscuit. Alright, so celestial packs for the hallucination value. There's my 4 of a kind. Okay, there's 4 of a kind again. Star, I guess we could use on the clubs, but it seems counterproductive. Maybe Northern Lion is good with the hallucination. Could be a free reroll instead, probably. Could be, instead of doing parking, which is debuffed by this boss, maybe we go to the moon here. Could be justice on some more glass hearts. Cloud 9 instead of the free reroll, or keep the free reroll. I want to do this. Hearts and then gold card is more important than the glass card. Let's go next. Alright, so I'm looking for clubs to turn into hearts, I'm looking for my gold cards to turn into hearts. So let's go high card jack. Here's clubs, which I could turn into hearts right now, and maybe I do. Instead of waiting for specific clubs, I'll just go any clubs. That's fine. We could do high card this way. 14 on that one. We could do high card this way. I want to keep the 5, so we play high card ace, I guess. Next, high card wins. I can discard the 1 diamond. That sucks. I can discard the ace. I did not draw a pair, which is a little bit awkward. Maybe that's something I could have planned around better. I'm gonna save the devil for the blue seal probably, and just play. We could play a pair first. Pair of jacks. Doesn't win. And then there's the blue seal. We don't get money right now, but it's worth it to make the blue gold card. All right, 15,000. So the next round we play high card 4 times, no problem. Castle on hearts. This boss face down after played. 3 of a kind levels. Probably not. All right. Could be plutonium here, could be castle on hearts. I probably don't need the world anymore. I maybe want the tarot tycoon still. I guess I'm questioning if my high card is getting big enough fast enough to where I need to reroll for jokers instead of rerolling for tarot cards. Maybe that's true. Take a hung man. Alright, so let's make some lucky cards. I can remove the clubs. So 6 and 7, we can hang them. And then maybe king and 8, we could make lucky cards. We could make a steel card. Steel card is going to be good with glass. Steel card is going to be good with the high card levels, probably. I like lucky cards for the value generation. Let's go one more. Alright, don't need Ben here. Are we taking the world for those last couple diamonds and clubs? There's a strength card for... I can turn one more 10 into a jack. I could turn queens into kings. We could start getting the 4 of a kind levels. Is really bad with the supernova, so maybe let's not do that. Let's go next. All right. Castle on hearts. 2 jacks with the blue seal. Let's just make more jacks. Let's go. I could do high card ace here. Okay. I could do... There's a queen I could turn into a king. Maybe we just do that. Maybe that's a fine use of a strength card. I can play a flush, basically. But maybe we don't want to play a flush. So we discard the hearts. Sorry, we have castle on hearts. We should be discarding hearts. Okay, we can discard all of these hearts. Okay. 3 diamonds we want to get rid of. Almost done with diamonds. Not quite, but almost. Okay, and then that's it. We play a high card and then we draw the gold seal as best we can. I could try a flush here. 18,000 and then ship it. Okay, so should be okay for the next round. The boss may be a little bit dubious, but that's okay. Castle's on hearts again. Makes sense. There's a sun. So let's go standard pack. Gives me a death card. So I don't need the hearts. I could, at this point, I could copy the glass king, and then maybe that helps with the boss. Or maybe I copy the blue seal. Maybe we go sun, and then we get to copy the blue seal. How about that? So, I mean, we could re-roll. We could take a strength card. I guess I just make more jacks. Let's go next. Alright, so here it takes us all 5 hands. Castle on hearts. I could turn clubs. No, I want to save the sun for play high card. I want to save the sun for the blue seal and then copy it with death. Okay. So I could also do 3 clubs here. Go high card ace. These clubs I guess we can or these hearts I guess I can discard. There's a gold seal I can play after this. Throw the jack. Maybe throw away the hearts. Maybe actually keep the hearts. Actually, do I want to discard the gold seal? Discard makes sense. That's fine. Okay, there's the blue seal. So I have 1 more diamond in the deck. I can do the jacks into hearts. I can turn the 9 into a jack. And then here's high card. Throwing away the 8. We don't need the lucky 8, probably. So that's 22. This is also 22, and then play the lucky king. Alright, so the last card we used was death. In the shop, it could be 2 celestial packs. So here we need to 24,000 per hand we win, no problem. So no banner here. Could be Jolly Joker, I guess, for the temperance value. Empress probably doesn't matter. So there's plutonium. We can go 1 more. More plutonium. Alright, I have 1 glass king. Empress, do we want the Tarot Tycoon? I think I still want more jokers, so I think I don't take the Tarot Tycoon. We could go 1 more. Could be a boot. Is possible. Maybe as another source of molt. It's a really bad source of molt, but I kind of want any source of molt. So maybe we don't take hallucination anymore. Sure. Go next. We got time. Also, we have double tags, so the boot is probably correct. Castle's on hearts, so discard a bunch of hearts, and then we could do a suit sort. We could just discard right now. This is fine. Here, throw away like this. Ace high. I'm gonna keep the jack, and then that's gonna help me identify where my blue seal is. Because if I know the jack is here, here's like a low card, here's a high card. I want to make sure that I play a pair. Or sorry, not an accidental pair. So 1 low card, 1 high card. Okay. Now if we want, we could do this. Could be a pair. Is fine. And then 1 more high card. Yas. 2 gold cards and a blue seal. Yas. Castle on spades. So now what? Fool for plutonium. We could definitely do better. There's an economy tag. Plus a rare tag. So fool we hold on to. Priestess we don't care about. There's more plutonium. We have enough points for the next round, so we don't need to take the 4 of a kind level here. Castle's on spades, so let's go make the lucky cards or make a gold card, or neither really matter, I guess. Pick a standard pack just for fun. Probably we shouldn't look though. Alright, go next. This boss says previously played is debuffed. That's not a problem. Castles on spades. So here's high card, throwing away the spade. Okay, that's 40,000. Okay, so I could discard 4 spades. I can discard another 4 spades. Okay, blue seal in hand. So play high card ace, or maybe I'm supposed to play multiple jacks here. This is it. Okay, 40,000 per hand. We are fine. So there's plutonium. There's could be a bean to replace something. I like the bean. Bean makes the Arcana pack better. Maybe we take bean instead of to the moon. Because I want the reroll here. Could be DNA. That's compatible with high card, though I guess we don't have that many rounds left. Maybe use DNA to copy a glass card. I think that's maybe not important to do. Arcana, we get Emperor. I could do Fool for Plutonium and then Emperor after, I guess. I could use the Devil to make a gold card since we have the Bean. Sure. So, Castles on Hearts. I guess Heart is my main suit. Go Devil there. I don't think I need the boss reroll, but I guess we can take it anyway, even though we don't need it. And then go next. Okay. 106 on the boot, and then Supernova is something like 46. Go next. So, Castle on Hearts. This draw is somewhat complicated looking. Do I have a flush here? Maybe I can play some debuffed cards as a flush. Maybe something like that. Okay, I can play high card ace. I can play a spade flush just so that I can dig for hearts. Okay, that's only 50,000. I can play a pair of aces. That should be fine. And then we can discard. So here's some hearts. I could use the Fool since we have the 2 blue seals. So maybe we use the Fool, make a gold king, and then discard these hearts, I guess. That's it. Ship it. Castle is 378 now on spades. Okay. Alright, how about this boss forces a card to be selected. There's another economy tag if we want to skip and get more money. I mean, that seems fine. So, spin the wheel. Okay, overstock, we get a free reroll. Fortune Teller is catching up to the Supernova here. Probably no Magician, probably no Chariot, or maybe with the Bean we do. Alright, there's Hermes fine, red card's fine, standard packs don't matter. Go next. Okay, castles on spades. So we can discard all of these spades. I can hold on to the Hungman. So there's a bunch of spades we could discard. There's Jack and 4. We can hang them, and then we're done with the diamonds. Well, maybe there's more diamonds in the deck, so maybe I discard like this. Okay, I have 4 of a kind jacks, which is kind of fun, I guess. Do we want to get the levels for the 4 of a kind so that we could do the glass cards? Probably not. Anyway, here's queen high. Maybe let's do jacks and 9s as a flush, so we can get that gold seal value. We could do the 2 diamonds, we can hang them. And then in the deck, we still have maybe play a pair here. So since I have 156 on the boots and 400 on the castle, playing the high card doesn't super matter. I can play 3 kings if we want, sure. The next hand wins no matter what it is, so play the lucky 5. That's it. So 150 something. Okay. Okay. Could be splash, could be judgment. Probably. We could take judgment, we can get a free reroll. After rerolling, we can sell here. To-do list doesn't matter. Pick up the Chad. Fool probably doesn't do a whole lot here. Unless we get a death card. I can use Fool to copy death. Maybe. Okay. Castles on spades, that's a little bit sad. Anyway, we go maybe turn clubs into hearts, maybe? Or maybe we're not going to play the 4 of a kind. Maybe give up on that. Alright. There's a death card. We could reroll for tarot cards, or we can just send it, I guess. So, let's see here. We do that into that. Is that enough chips? Sure. Go next. Alright, forces a card to be selected. Let's go next. Crimson Heart. Alright, we lose the boot. So, castle on spades we can discard. Okay. Our best hand is going to be the high card. We have glass kings in the deck. So let's go discard all of these spades. Okay. Here's high card 8. Or maybe, yeah, let's go high card jack. It's fine. Okay, and then we could do high card ace, throwing away a jack. Okay, we could do high card 9 for the money. And then Jolly Joker's disabled, so I guess we could do turn the ace into a king. So here's a couple of kings. Here's could be a 4 of a kind, could be a flush 5, I guess. The flush 5 is worth the same. All right, bootstraps 156, castle 432. Ship it. Oh, I should have put maybe the lucky card in between. Maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway. So, okay. I guess what it comes down to is on the Anaglyph deck, okay, what did we end up skipping for? We took, what was it? We took an early orbital tag. I love orbital tag on Anaglyph deck. I love orbital tag in general. So one issue I have with the skip tags is, let's say you've got uncommon tag, rare tag, negative tag, foil tag, you've got additions, you've got rarity tags, and some people will ask, okay, what if the additions here, what if they had an additional line of text and it said, whatever Joker becomes negative, it also has no stickers. So whatever stickers, remove the stickers. So perishable, eternal, or rental, it just removes the stickers. then is it better? The answer is yes, it's better. It's less bad, but that doesn't mean that it's good. The problem with this, the skip tags are not even worth it on the low stakes, right? So forget about rentals, forget about Eternals, forget about perishables. Would you take these skip tags on the low stakes? Possibly not. Maybe Polychrome can be useful as an end closer, so you get any Joker that's Polychrome, any Joker that gives you 50% more points, that's 50% more points. Even if the Joker is completely useless to you. With the negative tag, you get a Joker that doesn't take up a Joker slot, but that doesn't mean that the Joker is useful to you. Maybe you get this Jolly Joker that gives you +8 molt for pairs, and that's not actually useful to you. Same with the uncommons and rares. You get a random rare. Rares can be powerful, but they can also be... there's like 5 of the rares that depend on specific hand types, and if you're not on that hand type, then you're just sad, right? Same with the uncommon tag. There's just so many uncommons. So the problem with these is not, oops, I skipped into a rental, oops, I skipped into a perishable. The problem is most Jokers that you get, you don't actually want. Or, you know, you're going along, you have a build already. Does this random Joker fit into my build? No. And the reason why I know that is from experience, just re-rolling the shop over and over and over again, Jokers that I don't care about. But what I like about the orbital tag is it tells you up front, this is what you're going to get. And you can decide, oh, if that's what I want, then I'll do it. If it's not something that I want, then I don't have to skip it, right? And so I think it would be a better fix for these Joker skips if they told you what Joker it's going to be. So uncommon tag, it rolls a random uncommon and then it tells you in parentheses which uncommon it's going to be. And it's like, okay, do you want to skip for a bull? Do you want to skip for an obelisk? Maybe sometimes yes, I would skip for an obelisk. Maybe sometimes no, I wouldn't skip for an obelisk. Those types of things. Tell me in advance what it's going to be. And so, okay, here on the Anaglyph deck with the orbital tag, sometimes it's a hand that you don't care about. Sometimes you've already taken one and you don't want to take a second one. Maybe here we could have taken the 3 of a kind midstream. But definitely, I like the orbital tag additionally as a way of jump starting your run. So you can get early pair levels, high card levels, 2 pair levels. You can get early flush levels, early straight levels. And then that can define your run. And I think that's actually just kind of fun. On the Anaglyph deck specifically, of course, the dream scenario is you skip and you get an economy tag. Economy tag, if you don't have the double tags, is actually pretty bad. So let's say you skip and you get 40 bucks. Well, if you have 40 bucks, what are you spending that money on anyway? Probably you buy a few booster packs. That's not that much money. That's like $10 per round. And then the rest of your money is going into re-rolling. So if you're re-rolling, the re-roll costs are $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. It keeps increasing, right? And then once you get to those higher re-roll costs, $10, that's 2 re-rolls. $11, that's 2 re-rolls. $12, that's 2.5 re-rolls. If you don't skip, if you just spread out your money between 2 shops, then the reroll costs are lower, right? It's 5, 6, 7 in one shop and then another 5, 6, 7 in another shop. And so the total money spent is lower. You have less money, but your money goes further if the things that you're buying are cheaper. If you skip, then you get more money, but the stuff that you're buying is more expensive. So that money is wasted. That skip is wasted. Compared to like the D6 tag, where it decreases the shop reroll cost. The first one's 0, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3. But still, that's worse than just not skipping and then spreading out your reroll money between multiple shops. Of course, on the Anaglyph deck, with the double tags, if you're getting $200 at a time, maybe still not worth it, actually. It's not about how much money you're getting per round. It's about how much you lose out on because of the increased reroll cost. You also miss out on, when you skip, you also miss out on, a shop has booster packs. You would pay to reroll the shop and then get more jokers. You would pay to see more booster packs. So it has some value, maybe like $5 to $10 worth of value just to see, just to look, and have those options. Anyway, Castle's great. Take care, everyone.